Hey guys, it's Jeremiah here with Dad Projects, and today I'm going to show you how to build this sawhorse step by step.
So for this project, I only need a few 2x4s and one 2x6. As you can see by my old sawhorses, these things are so old and rickety, I can't wait to throw them away and I really need some replacements. So I'm going to start off by cutting my legs. Now I want my sawhorse to be about 30 inches high, as that's what's most comfortable for me. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these legs at about 28 and a half inches, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach them later. Once I have the first leg cut, I'm going to use that as a template for all the other legs. Now I'm going to attach these legs at about a 70-degree angle. So I'm going to go ahead and make a 70-degree cut at the top of the leg and a 20-degree cut at the bottom of the leg. So that way the foot's going to stay nice and flush against the ground. Now for my angle cuts, I ended up having to use my reciprocating saw. Unfortunately, my miter saw died on me last week, but my reciprocating saw can get the job done. It's just not going to be as clean of a cut. Now that my legs are all cut, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my 2x6. This one is an 8-foot piece, so I'm going to cut it in half. It also happens to be pressure treated, but I'm going to go ahead and use it anyways because I had it lying around. Next, I'm going to lay my 2x6 on the ground and I'm going to measure 8 inches from both ends. I'm going to go ahead and put my legs on the inside of those lines. I actually make a mistake here, but more on that later. Now I did forget to drill pilot holes before I put screws in, and unfortunately I did break one of the legs, so I had to replace that off camera. Once the legs are in place, I'm going to lift it up and I'm going to check for level. I was pretty close and I only had to do a small minor adjustment. Lucky for me, I only had to adjust it one time to get it perfect. I flip the whole thing over and I repeat the process on the other side. Once I stand it up, it actually turned out to be perfectly level. Once it was stood up, that's when I noticed my mistake. One set of legs was on the outside of the line that I drew and the other set was on the inside. So I had to take it apart and start all over. Now that the legs are spaced correctly, my sawhorse is perfectly level. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add some support braces in between each pair of legs. Now, once I do this, I won't be able to stack these sawhorses, but I would rather have these to be a little bit more rigid and sturdy than to be stackable. Next, I did the same thing and I added braces going long ways. I know it's going to be bulky, but I want these to be heavy duty. And with that, this heavy-duty sawhorse is done. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process for the second one. But if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Thanks, guys.